Hi, welcome to Jen's Daily Dish, where I bake things on camera for the very first time so you can bake along with me and learn from my mistakes. Today is a very special edition because we're celebrating the engagement of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. So exciting. In fact, I'm so excited that I found a recipe online that Mama Kelce, can I call you that, makes for the Super Bowl, and she's talking about making these special cookies that she has a recipe for the wedding as well. So, do you think that she can make 5,000 cookies? I don't know. There might be time to do it, but Mama Kelce, if you need help, call me. I'd be happy to show up with the cookies. This recipe is a little bit different than other chocolate chip cookie recipes. First off, she adds white chocolate chips and milk chocolate chips in, where usually I like them with semi-sweet. She also adds a little bit of cinnamon, which is puzzling to me because typically cinnamon would go in an oatmeal cookie. But let's see how it tastes in this recipe because it's all in the taste. So let's do this together. But of course, I was inspired by this song. Are you ready for it? She's baking cookies for the wedding. They sound really good and oh so tempting. Travis and Taylor, just say yes. Say yes. And bring me along. Cooled butter, light brown sugar, granulated sugar. Whisk together. Add in your egg and egg yolk, vanilla. Whisk together. Baking soda. Add in a little bit of hot water. Mama Kelce likes the even distribution of the baking soda. Whisk in your dissolved mixture of that water and baking soda. All-purpose flour. Cake flour, which will give it a finer texture. Baking powder. Salt. And that's cinnamon. Whisk together. Add your dry to the wet, a little bit at a time. Fold in. White chocolate chips going in. Milk chocolate chips. And pecans, which are optional, but they're going in. Fold together. Use a big scoop, or you could use one small. We're going to scoop it out, put it on the cookie sheet. Mama Kelce is clearly a very seasoned baker because you know what she says? She says these should go in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours or even overnight. Yes! A baker after my own heart. And again, happy to help. Into the refrigerator these go for 3 hours plus. Into the oven for 13 to 16 minutes-ish. We're gonna wait until they're a nice golden brown on the edges and they look set in the middle. And depending on the size of your cookies, just keep an eye on the time. Look at this fantastic cookie that Mama Kelce makes. She brought a whole bunch of these to the Super Bowl when both of her sons were playing. Isn't that nice? The cookie smells great, and I can almost smell some of the cinnamon coming through. So it's going to be interesting to see what these taste like with those white chocolate chips and those milk chocolate chips. So let's get into it. Let's take off a piece here. Ooh, did you see that? It kind of cracked nicely on the top. I bet it's going to be crispy and chewy, is my guess. Let's take a bite. This is a great chocolate chip cookie that has a little bit different flavor profile to it. Those milk chocolate chips definitely add a little bit more sweetness than the semi-sweet would. And then you add the white chocolate chips into it and it sort of adds a smooth sort of taste chocolate feeling, if that makes any sense. Add in that cinnamon and you almost get the flavor of an oatmeal cookie in a chocolate chip cookie. Ultimately, These are great. Mama Kelce, I'm available. I would happily help you make 5,000 cookies for your son and daughter-in-law's wedding. Without hesitation, call me. If I can make Mama Kelce's recipe that she might be making for the big wedding of the year, so can you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check me out on Instagram and TikTok for so much more. And one more shout out, Mama Kelce, bravo, love this recipe, and I'm available.